What is up, guys? So in today's video, we are going to be reacting to the new A Quiet Place Part 2 trailer, the final one. It came out, I think, 4 days ago. So we are gonna react to it. I am so excited. They've had this movie on delay. It was supposed to come out of 2020. We are in 2021. They originally said, I believe, of this year that it was supposed to come out in August. So it's really nice. It's coming out May 28th. I'm super excited. That is gonna be something that we're gonna be reviewing in a few weeks. But, oh my gosh, this is the last trailer. So I'm really excited. When did A Quiet Place first come out? I can't remember the part one. Back in 2018. We have been waiting years for this. I am so excited. In my review video of the actual film we're going to be doing in a few weeks, I will kind of give a rundown of what the last movie ended on and kind of where we're at in the story. But let's just jump into it. Here we go. I'm excited. Okay, so we're already kind of starting out on like that vibe of the first one in that store. We have the rocket. Okay. Little cameo to the first.
What happened?
A bomb, I think.
Woo! Okay, so first things first. I am so glad that we're kind of going to like almost like a prequel and like a mixture of like a prequel and a sequel. It's gonna be so cool. I'm excited that we're kind of going deeper into the backstory just because I did think the first movie was well done overall. I think it was a fantastic movie. It's one of my favorite scary movies, hands down. But the one thing that they didn't do was necessarily have this backstory. So I think it's gonna be cool to kind of see this backstory that's portrayed. Loving the dress.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
There are people out there.
It's gonna be cool to see. I think this movie, like, there's gonna be a lot of other characters that are gonna be involved because now we're kind of introducing more characters, I think, in a community. I think what's gonna happen is there's gonna be this community of people that we're gonna kind of see and kind of get a dive into and have more character development on that kind of aspect. But I'm excited. Oh my gosh. I think there's gonna be a lot more people in this one. Just like a sense of community.
Most people had finally given up hope.
And see, I wonder if, you know, in the first one they did find kind of like that noise that like repelled them. So I wonder if this one, like, we're gonna play off of that and see if they like have anything that can kind of control that. Because in this trailer so far, it's looking like all they're doing is running away from them. So I wonder if we're gonna kind of play off of that. Ooh, you better run! You better, woo! Woo! Okay. Okay. I have lots of thoughts. The first one was great. It was definitely something that's gonna be hard to beat. And I think that there's so much buildup for this movie too as well, because it was supposed to release last year around this time. So there's just so much buildup. So there's a lot to be expected of this movie. There's a lot of unknown with this movie because the commercials and the trailers just don't really give a clear story yet. So you kind of just have to base it off of what you're seeing. one thing I do have to say, I'm very intrigued to see the time frame of when things kind of got bad and when the world shut down. Because I know in the commercial they show like the scene where they're in the road, cars are just crashing and there's all this chaos, but I wonder, is that when everything started? I'm just kind of interested to see if they'll kind of include that. I think that there is a good basis for a great series, just because I know that if they really do a great job on this movie, that there could possibly potentially be a third, just depending on where the story goes, how it ends. We could have a whole nother cliffhanger, but there's just so much to dive into, kind of going off of these creatures, just kind of seeing what their weaknesses are. Are there more weaknesses? Is there anything that we kind of see in the second one where we're gonna see kind of more development for these creatures? Because ultimately the only thing we really see from the first is that they had to be quiet and that they had to kind of live in an environment with no sound. And we never really got to dive into the creatures themselves. So I think that if there's any potential for a series for A Quiet Place, it's definitely going to be based off of that. This could launch a whole new era, but I guess we'll see. As much analyzing as I want to do on this, I am so excited to go in depth with this review of the movie when I watch it. It comes out on May 28th. I am booking my tickets. I am watching this movie and we will get a review out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys stay tuned to see the review of A Quiet Place Part 2. Be sure to add me on all of my socials. I am Samuel Neon with 2 N's on both Twitter and Instagram. Be sure to give a like and a comment down below. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Tell me what you think is going to happen with this movie. And of course, give a good old subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.